Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today I've just got another Yu-Gi-Oh bundle from eBay. We've got some pretty cool cards in this. It's just a small bundle, but we got some really cool, interesting stuff. We won this for £11, and there's a Sword Soul of Mo Yi in there. That is like an £11 card on its own, and there was some other cool bits in there as well. So I thought we may as well get that one. So we've got another Big Eye dice. Cool. And what do we have in here? So we've got some sleeved cards. So first of all, we've got the quarter century Winged Dragon of Ra from the legendary collection itself. I think, yeah, on the listing this looked worse, but it is slightly warped. But this is like a £8 card on eBay, so you know we could surely at least get 5 or 6 for it. So that's not bad at all. Then we've got the Sword Soul of Mo Yi, as I say, £11 card. So very, very nice. And then we've got some of these. Oh, okay. So on the listing, obviously with the new hollows, this lava golem looked like I thought this was just like a secret from Rarity Collection. It's actually collector's rare. And the lighting actually, like, this was so backlit. This actually looked, I thought this was like a platinum rare compulse. It's actually a quarter century. That's a really nice surprise, you know? We got Slifer, Winged Dragon of Ra, Obelisk, Red Eyes, Dark Magician, and Blue Eyes. We will just bundle those up together. This next pile of cards, I think this is the stuff where I didn't honestly realize that there was a second slide of cards. Actually, we'll save this till the end. I'll show you guys the stuff that I knew I was getting. I don't know whether I just forgot there was a second image because, you know, the first image just sold me on it anyway. The value is there anyway. But what I knew I was getting is, you know, these bits, and then we've got a super rare Ash Blossom and a common Ash Blossom. Now, the super rare is like 4. And we might be at a point where Ash Blossom's finally a cheap card, but I don't know. There's still a chance that that'll go up a bit. We got a Ultra Egyptian God Slime. We got a Ra Sphere Mode. We got an Ultimate Rare. Oh no, it's a Collector's Rare. Fairy Tale Luna. Slight crimping on the edge there. I thought a friend might want this purely because he has played Charmers, and you know it's valueless. So you know maybe you'd like to bump the rarity. We've got Courageous Crimson Chevalier Brandamante with a little dinged up corner, and you can see it's slightly misprinted. The text is very high there. So that's cool. Nice little secret rare. And we've got a super rare Nibiru the Primal Being with another crimped edge on there. It's actually slightly scraped up as well, that. So that was the stuff I knew I was getting. So I was happy with that for £11. You know, we got 11, 8, 4, and then just bits that you know, to fill out the binder a bit, and stuff like that. You know, these are a really nice surprise. The collector's lava golem and the quarter century compulse. That's really nice. You know, it's weird. Quarter centuries, some of them from the main sets that are worth a fortune. You get some from Rarity Collection that aren't really worth anything yet, and you've got plenty from Rarity Collection that will probably never be worth anything. But we also have this other pile from the second image on the listing, which, as I say, I either forgot about or never even noticed. But yeah, definitely feel like we got our money's worth out of this. So let's see what else we got. So we got Saphira, Dragon Queen of the Voiceless Voice. Now this is like 5 to 7 on eBay, I think. So that's really nice for something I didn't even know I was getting. Goblin Biker Big Gabonga, which just feels like a euphemism for something, doesn't it? Again, nice secret rare. I think it's only like 3 or 4. Bit crimped in the edges. We got Mutamorphosis, which is just a beautiful artwork. Until this card got previewed, I didn't realise that was Dark Balter the Terrible in Ms. Polymerization. But again, nice secret rare. Looks good in a binder. Kano the Eternal Machine. Okay. Goblin Biker Grand Bash. So we got a fair bit of Goblin Biker stuff coming in. We got Keef, Merc of the Gorty. Keef. Walls of the Imperial Tomb. I have been tempted to look at Horus, like pure Horus, So that's kind of interesting. We got Goblin Biker Clatter Sploder ×2. Emissary from the House of Wax. It's a creepy looking card, isn't it? But it's also kind of cool. We got 2 of those. We got Sunset Beat. Hero of the Ashen City. 2 of them. Saravis, Dragon Sage of the Voiceless Voice. 2 of those. White Sardine. Oh, that's cool. I like my fish cards, so that's nice. Another Kerf. And another Kerf? Another Keef. Another Keef. Magispectre Wind. Raid Raptor Brave Strix. And a Psychic Arsenal. Okay, cool. I mean, I've been kind of tempted to try and do something with this Psychic Machine crossover stuff they have going on. This Horus card is cool as well. And the Goblin Bikers, I mentioned in the Legacy of Destruction opening that I kind of like Goblin Bikers, but at the same time I just wish they looked... I wish they were an archetype of Yu-Gi-Oh goblins, as goblins have always looked in Yu-Gi-Oh! But between this and the Legacy of Destruction stuff, we've got a decent chunk of a Goblin Biker deck there without even trying. So, you know, if we do want to give them a go, and, you know, we've got a good whack of it with very little effort. And the final thing here is we've got some sleeves, which are always good because I never want to buy sleeves. I've said this 1,000 times. Anything here that particularly needs sleeving, I think all the really good stuff is, I mean, that... And you could argue, you know, there are some nicked corners and stuff there, but I think the value on this stuff is so high, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll put maybe like those in sleeves for now. Right. So, got another bundle here that I thought just tack on with that one. Never did get around to editing that one, and it seemed like it was a bit of a short one anyway to do a video on. And we've had loads of Yu-Gi-Oh videos on the channel recently, so I thought we may as well just, you know, wait for another one. This is literally just a bulk buy. It's a bundle of assorted hollows, most of which are actually sleeved. And, you know, it just seemed like it was a bunch of hollows for a relatively cheap price. So I thought we'd just go for it. Now, and see what we got. Now, I'm pretty sure we are starting out here with 2 actual gems. You might not think that, with this first one being a Fusion Guard card. My friend Liam was recently looking at making a Zane character deck, and he couldn't find Zane's trap cards, such as Fusion Guard, for less than like £4 each. So, I don't know, I can't remember exactly how much we spent on this bundle, but, you know, we can get that off to him for £1 or £2, and that's £1 or £2 back from the initial investment, so that's cool. I do remember that being in there. So next we have an Extra Hero Dread Decimator in Ultra. Of course, we've seen plenty of him in the Battles of Legend opening. There is a Link monster in here that might have some good use for me in the near future as well. We've got a Duelist Saga Harpy's Featherstorm. Let's get those bits of tape off. I'd be lying if I said that after looking at the Harpy stuff in the Battles of Legend video, I wasn't thinking about playing them. But, yeah. So we've got a Chain Disappearance in Secret Rare. That's really nice, actually. We've got Clock Spa Toy. Dark Horizon. We got Hulk. Might be a while before that's worth something, but if it ever somehow gets unbanned, you know, we'll be in the money there. I've already got mine, so I don't need it. Incantation Chalice Slime. You know, someone might be after that. They do turn up in Ritual Engine sometime. AI's Show. Honeybot. Vampire Duke. Griffin Wing. Bujinki Ahashima. Daybreaker the Shining Magical Warrior. I actually really like the artwork for Daybreaker. I think there's 50 cards here all in all. We got Splash Mage. We got another Shift that's also... We had this in a recent mail opening, and it was also in really bad condition like this, so that's quite funny. Got Void Cauldron from the more recent Infernity support, and the next card is the Link monster that I spotted, and it's pretty cool because this is for a deck I've had for around 10 years, and I've missed a couple of support cards along the way, but recently I've been seeing stuff and thinking, actually, that's really cool and surprisingly modern effect, and that is Aliens. This is an Alien Shock Trooper M frame, which is one of the only cards I don't have for Aliens. This and more copies of Stealth Buster. While I have like an Ultimate Rare Golgar and 2 Alien Kids and stuff like this, and we found out that Planet Pollutant Virus is like £15 on eBay, although it's much cheaper on Card Market and stuff like that. And it's like, you know, we've been putting off setting a price for it because my friend was gonna, I was talking about selling it to my friend. We've been struggling to settle the price for it because of like how expensive some of the stuff is. But then I've also been seeing cards like Mysterious Triangle and Planet Pollutant Virus and stuff that I just feel like it's really interesting how modern those cards actually were. Like they would be fairly contemporary if they were printed now. But yeah, Alien Shock Trooper M frame, one of the few cards I didn't have for the deck. These passed me by a little bit. I wasn't really playing around this time. And somehow I only got 1 Stealth Buster when that came out as well. So yeah, it was really cool to notice this in there. It's only like £1 on eBay, which means it's actually worth nothing. I thought there were a couple of pounds, to be honest, but you know, we've got it. It's £1 I didn't have to spend. It's £1 I spent on this bundle instead. Gookie Jet Ogre. Got some oversized, got some Pokemon Eevee sleeves coming up here. It'd be nice for some Magic cards. Different Dimension Ground. Majesty's Fiend. Break Off Trap Hall. Crowley, the First Prophecyr. X-Crawler Qualiarch? Qualiarch. You know, I remember when crawlers were first made, I actually had a deck of them. Like, someone gave me like 3 copies of like all of the first crawler cards. And it pops in my head out every now and then because I have no idea what happened to them. I have no idea if maybe I gave them away or sold them or something, but I have no idea where they are. We got There Can Be Only One. It's definitely not a bad card. There's nothing of any like real value here. Like I say, we're just sort of padding out the binder. The Fusion Guard is a nice touch, and the Alien is obviously the highlight so far, but we're not expecting big things here, of course. It's just to pad out the binder. It's just for the sake of the fact that, you know, it was worth it for fairly cheap cards. Oh. We got Saravis, the Ancient and Ascended. So yeah, we got There Can Be Only One. Might be worth a few pounds for the super, I don't know. Tape is like the stickiest tape ever. It doesn't want to come off some card sleeves. We've got Saravis, the Ancient and Ascended. We've got a super rare Ruroku field, which is really cool. I don't actually have one of these. If I ever got into that headspace where I wanted a complete set of all the original sets. And I was wondering if this was, if this had the misprint of Spellalal card, but, I mean, it still said Magic card back then, so I guess not. Akashic Magician. Vampire Sucker, I'll say she is. Proxy Dragon. Gulvig of the Nordic Ascendant. Vorticular Drumgon. Metal Force Combination. Decode Talker. Code Talker Inverted. Proxy Dragon again. Pentastag. Champion's Vigilance. I mean, you could tell. X-Crawler Qualiarch again. You could tell from the price labels that these have come from some kind of trader. So, you know, we're not going to find any hidden gems. Everything's going to be picked over. But still, you know, this many hollows, just padding out the binder. We'll get stuff back eventually, gradually. We'll get some money back for these. Yangzing Brutality. Universal Adapter. That's really cute. I've never seen that before. It's really cute with all the Batterymen on it. Recently been thinking Batterymen support would be really cool. Math Mech Induction. The same friend might want that, actually. Lanforinkus. Magic-Key Mech Mortar Gearglasser. Trickstar Holly Angel. Stardust Flash. And ending on a Heavy Storm Duster. So that is the full bundle of cards there. I'll quickly check what we actually spent on those. Now we spent £6.98 on those for 50 hollows. And if we get 50p to £1 for each of them, then we're going to have a huge markup on that, obviously. But the idea here is that we're going to pad out mainly the jank binder. of everything, where, you know, the binder where we just chuck to people and say anything in there, pound, 50p, whatever. So that's basically the idea there. And, you know, hopefully we'll get some kind of bread and butter sales as we go along at locals and so on there. But we got the Alien Shock Trooper M frame as well for our own collection. And that is everything. So if you enjoyed this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the tabletop playlist in the end screen for more pack openings, Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and Yu-Gi-Oh mail openings. There's plenty more of these on the channel now as well, and plenty of pack openings and plenty more to come as well. Please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I really do appreciate you guys joining me. So thank you all for watching, and goodbye.